Angie Pals, my fairy treasures. Okay, I'm coming around. Hey guys. All right, you guys, we're here today to make a fall wreath. Yay, I'm so excited. You guys, I have tons of fall DIYs coming and a lot of stuff you can get. Most of them are like Dollar Tree ones. And this is definitely, I think almost everything's Dollar Tree. Everything's Dollar Tree. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so in love with. This was inspired by Mackenzie Childs. She has like all kinds of plates and tea kettles and all kinds of stuff for your home and your kitchen with her Mackenzie style. And I'm going to show you what Mackenzie style is in case you're not sure of what that is. And so this was inspired by her, I'm going to show it to you in a second, her Mackenzie tea kettle. I saw her Mackenzie tea kettle on Shop HQ, which is like a home shopping network. And they had put, just for decor, they put a bunch of sunflowers in the tea kettle. And I'm like, oh, I love that. And then I thought I should make a Mackenzie inspired wreath. So that's what we did. And I am loving it. And everything is made from Dollar Tree. So this is, I love this bow. This is the big crazy bow at the top. I'm going to show you how to make that. And then let me bring this so you can see the very bottom. The sunflowers are all from Dollar Tree. The ribbon's all from Dollar Tree. But I'm going to tell you where to get the ribbon instead of getting it at Dollar Tree. Then you can get as much as you want, and you can get it at a better price. So I'll let you know about that in a minute. This little sign right here, you guys recognize that little black sign? I love this. In case you guys aren't seeing it completely, it's this sign. Gather with a grateful heart. We're going to use this one in the one we're going to make, and that's what's down here. And then there'll be pictures at the end close up, so anything you can't completely see real close up, there'll be pictures at the end. The sunflowers are Dollar Tree. The black mesh is Dollar Tree. So very exciting. Okay, let me show you. Let me take this away, and I'm going to show you what inspired this. All right, just a second. Let me do a little cleanup over right there. Let me show you what inspired. This is, and I just got it in. I'm so excited. This is a Mackenzie Childs tea kettle that you put on the stove to boil your water. And it came with the cups. That's my coffee in there. I am so obsessed with this tea kettle. I'm so obsessed with all of it. You guys, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, the reason I never bought one of these like this is because this is expensive, okay? Regular, this is $125, and this is a 2-quart, and the 3-quart's $150. And I'm like, I can't spend $125 or $150 on a tea kettle. But she had a special that weekend. It was $99 for the tea kettle and 2 of the coffee cups or the tea cups. Aren't those gorgeous, you guys? Look at those. Okay, now I'm going to go Mackenzie Childs crazy over the next couple of months, and I'll have a lot of DIYs because I'm going to Mackenzie my house and my kitchen. I'm going to incorporate it in my fall decor. I'm going to incorporate it in my Christmas decor. In my Christmas decor, I do pink, a pink shabby chic Christmas. So I'll probably do some black and white checker, but I'll do a lot of pink and white checker. So anyway, you're going to see it. We're going to do a teapot like this also with all the checks. She also has them with flowers. So they're all painted like a certain color, like white, and then there's flowers all over it. And a lot of times what they do is they like to mix and match. Like they'll have two tea kettles on the stove, one checkered and one flower. Or what she does plates, she'll do a charger of checkered, then a plate that's all painted with flowers, and then a checkered plate. You see what I'm saying? So she layers the checks, the checks, and the flowers. So anyway, that's how I got the idea. This was my inspiration. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you how to paint a decorative one of these teapots. Very excited. So just look forward to this whole series. We're going to have a good time. Let me take this away. Had some coffee. And let me take this away. Put it back on my stove. I'm in my kitchen area. Okay, and let me get what we're working on. All right. So so here we are. This is what we're working on. This is the base. This is where it all starts. Now, I got most of it done. I left this section to share with you guys, okay? Because this takes a while. There's no way I could do it on video. I could do it on video and speed it up, but then I'd have to learn how to do that editing process, and we all know me and the editing. So, I've gotten some of it down. You guys have noticed lately, but anyway, we won't even go there. Okay, so how I accomplished all this going around, we're going to do it right here, okay? The reason I have gold and black is because, you guys, I couldn't find black ones at Dollar Tree forever. Then I went a couple days ago, finally found black. At the same store, didn't have any black at all. Anyway, so let me grab my supplies just a second. Over here on the side. Okay, so if you can't try to, this is what I do. At Christmas time, they always have gold pipe cleaners. I always pick up a ton of gold, like 5 or 6 bags. So I have them for the whole year. So if I'm working on anything, gold goes with anything, right? That's why I chose gold for this if I didn't have the black. But I did find the black. So if you find the black, buy a bunch because they won't be there long, okay? Whatever colors you use, buy them for the year. Whatever kind of colors you like, buy them for the year, because otherwise you're only able to buy bags of colored ones. Okay, so we got those. All right, next thing, you need your decorative mesh in black. And this is another thing, you guys, if you find the decorative mesh there, pick up what you need. You guys, it goes quick. You guys, every place I went, I picked up the last of them. So I picked up 15. Okay, and that's another thing. This wreath form is an 18-inch wreath. This is not a 14-inch, this is an 18-inch. They do have them, I bought it at Dollar Tree. They do have them at Dollar Tree, but if you see them, again, pick up 5, 6, 7 of them. Whatever you think you're going to want for the year of making wreaths, pick them up. 18-inch, I rarely see the 18-inch at Dollar Tree. You always see the 14-inch. Okay, so, and if you're going to do the 18-inch wreath, I used 6 or 7 of these. Somewhere between 6 and 7. Get 7 of them, okay, for one wreath. If you're going to do a 14-inch wreath, you're probably going to use 5 to 6, okay? So, just so you have an idea. Also, I think it might be a better deal at Hobby Lobby and use a coupon, or do it when it's 50% off. So, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to, okay, remember I told you I left this part here for us. So, you're going to take your pipe cleaner and you're going to go, there's 1, 2, 3. We're only going to work with the inner and the middle, okay? So, the inner one, we go here. Okay. Then we're going to go in the middle for the next one, and we're going to use 4 of these. And then we're going to go back to the inner. Oh, good. Thank God I have my mat right down here on the ground. I meant to already put that up here. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the middle. So what you're creating is up, down, up, down. So that's all you want right there. Okay. Good, I'm just making sure that you guys can see that good. Okay. Just making sure if I shouldn't come in closer. Make sure you guys are seeing this good. Just a second. Okay. It's a tricky thing because you want to work far enough so you guys can really see what I'm doing as a whole, but you want to be close enough so you can see what I'm doing. So like I said, you're attaching it on the inner ring, then you go to the second ring, outer ring, second ring. So it's up, back, up, back. You don't touch the outer ring with these. Okay, so let's put this aside because we need to cut our mesh. So let me put this aside for a second and get my cutting board, my cutting mat. Now, do you need a cutting mat? No. You can just use a ruler and scissors. But investing in a cutting mat is a really good idea. Because in the long run, if you're going to make wreaths, you're going to have to be cutting things and measuring things, and it's so much easier to have a cutting mat. Also, another thing is I would get one of these. What is this called? This thing. Okay. One of those. One of those little cutting tools. There's a name for this damn thing, and I'm not thinking of it. Okay. So, what we want to do, well, for one, let's turn this around the right way. We want to measure the, our mesh 16 inches, okay? And so, and we're going to cut, you're going to cut 2 pieces per, you're going to need 2 pieces per pipe cleaner. So just a second. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need to do 8 of these, okay? And I'm just going to use this. Well, you know what? This looks nicer than a water bottle. I use one of these from Dollar Tree, just to hold that there. And then we're going to cut that at 16. I'm just going to make sure that I'm in frame so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yes, we are. Very good. Okay. So we're at 16 right there. You know what? Just to make things go a lot faster, there we go. And then put that one away. Bring this here. This is how I do it so that I can, because you see how it rolls right back up on top of you. So have something that you can have weighted. Now you see why you want a cutting mat and why you want one of these. Look how much faster this is going to go than if you have scissors and a ruler. So, but if you don't have that and you don't have that to invest, get your ruler out and mark it off maybe on whatever table or counter you're working on. You know, put it on a ruler, mark off 16 inches and put a piece of tape there so you can get rid of that ruler. And then cut your pieces. Or you can just use scissors. But when you can, yeah, for sure. Go and get one if you can and use a coupon. And always be paying attention because, you know, they always have this stuff on sale. They always have things like this on sale too. Between Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more. Now, when you're doing this, you might want to go through and just cut all your rolls. I tend to like cut the 16 inches and cut that whole roll up, and then put them on put them on, because I put them in a bag, in like a plastic bag on the side of me, because these things really pile up. And it seems to all I have room for at the time. And then I put them onto the wreath, and then start again and cut up another roll and put all those on the wreath. So that's how I do it. But everybody gets their system, you know, together how they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we need 1 more. I keep them in a plastic bag, like a shopping bag, beside me. If I was to do this whole roll, which I'm not gonna do this whole roll, because they're really, they go everywhere. Kind of keeps them in control. But right now I'm only doing 8, so we'll be fine. Okay, so now we have the 8 that we need for that section, okay? So it's 8 for every section. All right, so let me put these back. And let me put this back away. All right, so let's bring back our wreath form and see. Okay, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to be all right. Remember I told you these things start going crazy everywhere. That's why I like them to be in a plastic bag, but we're okay. I have them just on the side of here. All right. Let me look and see, make sure you guys are seeing everything. And we might come in a little, let's just come in a little closer. Can I move this? Okay. Let's move this. Oh, let's move this up. Okay, what I'm worried is I don't want to get myself out of frame. Okay, that's about as far out probably as I should go, or far in as I should go. All right, so let's get started. So what you need to do is, oh, I don't have very much room to do that now. Things that make you go, Okay. Just a second, guys. When I made this yesterday, I was in my craft room. So remember I said I put these in a plastic bag because I am going to need the whole table here. So let's just take these, put these like this. Put these down beside me. Make more room for what we need to do. And I'm going to have to move this to the side here, and then I'll bring that back around. Okay, so we need 2 of these to start out with. And what you do is you just take it in the middle and go like this. Okay. Hold that in your hand, and then take another one in the middle, go like this. And you don't have to be perfect about this at all. Okay, and you take those 2 like that, bring this back here, and let's go to the first one. And you just twist it on. It's that simple. And this is my first, this is my second meth wreath, but this is my only my second time doing these. I've done a lot of different wreaths, but I hadn't done a mesh wreath yet. Way easier than I thought it was. Okay, I'm just making sure that you guys can see everything I'm doing. Okay. So that's why I put this here, to kind of see if you guys are seeing everything. Okay, so again, take it in the middle and just scrunch it, scrunch it, and scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. You can use this hand to help you. Go like that. Okay, hold on to that one. And again, scrunch, 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 scrunch. And you don't have to be super careful about it. We're going to be adding bows onto here. We're adding flowers. You're adding so much stuff, and the more kind of imperfect you are, the better. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that I'm on the right one. Okay. So now we have another one right here. Okay. Let me grab 2 more on the ground here. Not on the ground, they're in my plastic bag. Okay. So, again, open it up in the middle, scrunch. And scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Have that. Scrunch, 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 scrunch. Oh! So we have that, and then we're going to just put it right in the middle of our... Why can I never think what the heck these are? I always get stuck on that. pipe cleaners because I don't say it all the time. That's why. Okay, so we have one more pipe cleaner left, which is this one right here. So, and all I have is 2 of these left. Okay, so I did that just perfectly. I think next, for my kitchen, I want to make a 3-tiered tray, and I want it to be Mackenzie child style. So it's going to be those checks that you saw on my tea kettle and my mug, and then one plate will be that, and the other plate that I'm using, I'm actually going to use pizza pans, will be flowers. So it's a mixture of the checks and the flowers, and that's very Mackenzie child style. And that's going to go in my kitchen. It's going to be a 3-tier tray. And then I'll set it up for the fall. And it'll be nice because I'll be able to set it up for whatever. For Christmas, for fall, Easter, and then just regular throughout the year. Okay, now see how everything's nice and full? So that filled everything in right there. Let me make sure what you guys are seeing. Perfect. So as you can see, it's all filled in now. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we are going to, now we have all this, the next thing is we're going to put the bows on. And that's going to be done with the buffalo check ribbon. So let me let you look at that for a second. Let me grab the buffalo check ribbon. Here's one. I need to grab a few more. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. Let me see what the time situation is. Okay, we are back, and now we're gonna make those a bunch of like really simple bows that went all the way around, right? So we need to put those in. We're gonna need a lot of them, but I'm just gonna make one with you guys, and then I'll make the rest off camera, and then we'll come back and they'll be done, and then we'll go to the next step. But I wanted to talk about something really quickly to save you money. So this is really super important. This ribbon right here, make sure that I'm in frame. Yeah. This ribbon here at Dollar Tree, or at Hobby Lobby. Okay, this is the one from Dollar Tree, 9 feet. This is the one from Hobby Lobby. You get it in the Christmas section. Olivia, and I forgot the name of her channel, is Olivia's something, but she does home decor and she does fabulous stuff. You guys have to check her out. I'll leave a link to her below. She's awesome. I've been so inspired by her. She does a lot of the Mackenzie checkered stuff. She does shabby chic. She does vintage farmhouse. Ugh. I'm obsessed with her channel. Anyway, she's the one who told me about this. She goes, this is a much better deal. And I kind of knew that. I just forgot. You go to the Christmas section. You can buy that buffalo check there. And it's $9.99. When it's 50% off, okay, it's $5. When it's 40%, use a 40% coupon, you're going to pay about maybe $6. For $6, between $5 and $6, you get 75 feet. For that same price, you only get 45 feet here, if you're to buy 5 of these. Okay, so this is a way better deal. This is just a way better deal. Look how much more you get. So go spend only $5 instead of buying it there. And they're running out of this quickly at Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Are they like totally the same? They are like totally the same. Isn't that crazy? Huh. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use, well, I'll use the rest of this Dollar Tree one. Because this is, I did say Dollar Tree, didn't I? Okay, so we need to do we need to measure out 3 different strips of this at 14 inches. Oh, I wanted to let you know, remember how we just did the mesh and we measured it to 16? You can even measure it to 18. Because you know what? I had done 18 on the rest of them. And so just to let you know, you can do 16 or you can do 18. It won't make a difference. That's for the mesh, okay? I've done both. In fact, on that last one I did 16 and the rest of them I did 18. So either way. Okay, but for these real simple bows, we're going to measure out to 14 inches. So write that down if you want to make these. Okay. Okay, why isn't this just, do I have this all the way? Yeah, I do. Jeez. I haven't even used this very much, so I don't know why this is not wanting to cut. Jeez. Okay, so we need 3 of these. Three of these at 14 inches. Is that what I said? Yeah. I'm not one of those exact people, but when you're doing something like this, you kind of need to be exact. Dang, I don't know what's the deal with my thing and this, but you know what? Oh, it cut it. Okay. There's some, you know, I think it is. There's some grooves in my cutting board. That might be the problem. Let me try going up here. You know what? I'm going to just use my scissors. There we go. All right, for this ribbon, I used my scissors, and that worked out better than this. But you saw for the mesh, this worked out better. Anyway, so you take your, oh, we got to dovetail. So let's dovetail these. What you do is you bring it in, like you fold it like that. And to dovetail it, you cut it from the open end is where you start your scissors. If you can just remember that, you'll do it right every time, okay? It took me forever to understand this. I used to have to physically put in little notches because my brain couldn't get around the concept, but I got it now. So that's dovetailing so that your ends look really, really nice. Now, once you get experience at it, you can go ahead and take, I wouldn't do this until you exactly know what you're doing, but you can take 2 at a time. I even do 3 at a time. And then that way, your dovetailing is going quick. Right? Right. Just a second. For some reason, I can't get these two to stay together. All right, there we go. All right. So now we have 3 of those. Everything is dovetailed. Okay? So you're going to take 3 like this and make a little thing like that. Perfect. Let me grab a pipe cleaner. Oh my God, you guys, I remembered what the heck I was saying. Pipe cleaner. So take your pipe cleaner, you're going to take this and you're going to kind of scrunch this all together like this. Take your pipe cleaner. Okay. Okay. And go like that. Okay. And then just kind of spread this out. So you have like a crazy little bow, which I love. And then we're going to make a big crazy bow that goes on top. And I'm going to take you guys through that, how to make that step by step. Because the bows are the really fun thing to do. And people think they're so hard. But once you learn how to do it, it's not hard at all. Okay, so now we have this, right? All right, this nice little crazy bow. I love it. I learned this from Olivia. So yeah, let's go right here where the gold is at, because you're going to really be able to easily see me put this in on the gold. But I do advise to use black. I advise you to use whatever color goes into the background, but you still cut them so that you don't see them anyway, but just to make sure, just, I don't know, I just think it's nicer. Anyway, you know what? Just one second, guys. Yeah. Just a second, guys. I gotta look at something. I will be right back. I gotta look at my wreath. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. But I had a little brain fart, okay? So this is how it works. I was thinking, I have too many pipe cleaners. Okay, so I put, my light just went out. Yeah, there we go. Just a sword wrench. Okay, so I put the 3 together. Forget putting the pipe cleaner on there, okay? Bring this together, just in the center, just like this, okay? Bring that together like that. Then go over to your pipe cleaner that's already on your, that's already on here, and just wind it around. Because I was sitting there thinking, why do I have so many pipe cleaners? Okay, so now it's on your wreath, right? And then you can just spread this out and let it be wild and crazy. Sometimes you just have a brain fart. And this is, like I said, my first time. I've made a lot of different wreaths. It's just my first time making a mesh wreath. But that had nothing to do with making a mesh wreath. I just had a brain fart. Anyway, so I just, you know, I like to just kind of bend things and just manipulate it a little bit like that and just get crazy. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and we're going to hit every single one of the mesh all the way around. Okay, so you're going to hit every mesh that you, so 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. So you're going to have a ton. When I come back, there's going to be a plethora of these type of bows right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, make these off camera, and when you come back, this will all be done with these bows, and then we'll go on to putting the flowers on. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, continuing on, I can explain a couple things. When I was putting on when I was putting on these little messy bows, remember I said you need to hit every single one of the bundles in the pipe cleaners? No, it's basically, it's every other one, because these messy bows are so big. So you don't hit every single bundle that you did in the pipe cleaners. You do every other pipe cleaner. Okay, let me say it like that. Every other bundle mesh bow set, or every other, let's just say every other pipe cleaner, because they stretch out like this. I don't know what I was thinking, but you know what? It was once I started doing it, I'm like, oh, it's every other one. It's not every single pipe cleaner. So it's every other one. Okay, so I got those all on. Also, you can see now that I put in the sunflowers. The sunflowers go in the center of each bow. And I'm going to show you how to do that to 3 bows. Okay, so let's bring that back right there. So we'll start with the bow down here, the messy bow down here. What you're going to, how you're going to do the sunflowers is you buy the bundles of sunflowers. It says sunflowers right there. You can buy the yellow or you can buy the orangey yellow. For this, I really like the yellow for this one, but an orangey yellow would look fabulous too. So if you can't find the yellow ones and all you can find is the orangey yellow ones, get those because they're gorgeous too. It would look pretty in here too. I might make another one of these and use the orangey ones because I have those also. Also, I always say, if you're going to buy, when you find these are hard to come by, whether it's the yellow or the orangey yellow ones. You guys, if you can afford it, pick yourself up between 6 to 10 of them. And the reason I say that is so you can make wreaths, but also if you want to make a nice bouquet of flowers, if you want to, whatever you want to do for the fall, if you want to use these in the thing that goes around your door, you'll have enough for that. So just pick up as many as you can when you see them because they go fast. Okay, so this is what I took, and I went ahead and pre-cut them off of here. Okay, so that's a full bundle, but I cut some off, and you want to cut them off about that length. Okay, about that length. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go to each messy bow. You want this part to stick in the middle part, into the middle, so that it's not sticking out the end, because it's real poofy in here, so you'll be fine. Put it in the middle of the pipe cleaner. And I know they're not calling them pipe cleaners. Somebody said that. They're calling them something else, but I can't even remember pipe cleaners, so I'll just say pipe cleaners. That's what they used to be called. Okay, so then you have the flower facing out that way. since this is bendable, that stem is bendable, bend it so it goes like this and sits up, okay? So that when you're, when your wreath's facing out, everybody can see your beautiful sunflowers. Okay, so let's take another one of these. And the other reason why it's taking me a second for some things in this tutorial is because I didn't see anybody else make this exact wreath. I'm not saying nobody's ever made a sunflower wreath or something that's Mackenzie inspired. I'm just saying this was my own tutorial. I didn't see someone else make this. So I've had to, like, make up my own little rules on it, which is great. Okay, do I need any more flowers? Did I hit all the bows? Oh, okay, I hit them all. I only had 2 more to do. I thought I had 3 more to do. Just making sure. Let me make sure I got all my bows hit here. Oh, there is 1 more bow here. Okay, I just thought I skipped a bow. All right, so there's another bow here. Make sure I'm in frame. Let me put that right there so I know I'm... Yeah. Okay, so let's put that one in. Make sure this part goes in this way. Okay. And then take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around. Do you guys like my ring? How I match my ring with the project? I try to do that a lot. That's what they do, like on like HSN or QVC. Don't you notice that what they're wearing always matches what they're selling? It goes together. Okay, and then just bend it so that this faces up, so that your flowers aren't facing out. Okay, that's the beautiful thing, because they're all on bendable wires. So perfect. That's in there good. Okay. Is that on there good? Yeah, it's on there good. All right, let's straighten out the flowers. Okay, so I have 1 left over. All right, so now we're to the point where, look how beautiful this looks. Hopefully, I know I'm close up, so hopefully you guys can see enough of it. Let me look and see what you guys are seeing. Okay, so there's that, and there's the top. Okay. This is looking just gorgeous, you guys. I'll come out so you can see the whole thing here, in a little bit here. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to make the messy bow, okay? The big messy bow. These were just little smaller messy bows. And I think it's called the Olivia, that's Olivia. The lady Olivia, who I learned a lot of different things from, who I love, she has an Olivia bow, which I want to do that one too. I haven't done that one yet. This one we're going to learn how to do is the messy bow. And that is going to go up here at the top. Okay? So, let's move this out of the way. Oh, and I wanted to say, when you're cutting your ribbon, this ribbon here, I think because there's texture to it, it doesn't like the roller cutter thing. So just use your scissors when measuring out this ribbon. It's not working good with that roller. I think it's because it's kind of has a texture to it. Anyway. I am going to come back out because I think I'm going to need to come back out. Yeah. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oops, sorry. Okay. Did I just stop? Okay, I thought I stopped my video. Oh, I was about to be mad. Okay. I didn't. So what you do for the messy bow, and I learned this bow from Arlene Country Corner a few years ago. Okay, so what you need is 3 sets of ribbon. So a lot of times, well, let me tell you what I'm talking about. You need to cut out, and I've already cut them, 3 sets of, let me get the 3 sets of 30 inches. So each one of these needs to be 30 inches, okay? So you need to measure out 30 inches. Now, what happened to me is my mat only goes to 23. So what I did is I put my mat here and I measured off to 30, and I put a dot right there, and that's how I did mine because my mat's not long enough. Okay, so I already did that, and I cut all my pieces 30 inches long, and you want 3 of them like this. Now usually when you do 3 like this, it's 3 different colors. So this will be 1 color. You do 3 more, and that'll be another color, and then you do 3 more, and that'll be a different color, okay? But in this case, I'm saying this because a lot of times that's how you're gonna make these bows, okay? But in this case, I wanted it all to be the same ribbon, okay? Because I wanted this big Mackenzie effect, so I didn't want different colors, okay? So here I have a total of 9 ribbons, and that's how much you're gonna have a total all the time. But I wanted to let you know a lot of times you'll have these 3 are 1 color, these 3 are another color, and these 3 are another color ribbon. And it looks gorgeous like that. But for this one, I didn't want to do that. But I wanted to give you that option so you know that you can do that with this ribbon. Okay? Also, let me give you some more numbers. This is the really large funky bow. If you need to make a smaller funky bow, this is the measurements on that. Wait, do I have it? I thought I had those measurements. 30 inches long, 3 of each. Oh, I don't. Okay, you guys, hopefully I can get that information for you because you can make a smaller funky bow. I wanted to give you guys those measurements, but sorry, I don't have those. Okay, so I have all these here. I also went through and I dovetailed. And just a reminder of what dovetailing is again, is you're going to fold over. Okay, you're going to fold over. And when you make your cut, it has to be the opened end, not the folded end, the open end. And when you cut, you need to make sure that you always cut up. Okay? Don't cut down, cut up. And that way you'll get the V. So fold over. Make sure it's the open side, not the folded. And cut up. Okay? So I did that to all my ends. So all my ends are dovetailed on the whole thing. To save time, I already did that part. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to make the funky bow. Let me get my pipe cleaner. And you only need 1 pipe cleaner for the whole thing. Everyone's like, yeah, right. I've had a couple of brain farts in making this whole thing. Okay. So, what you want to do, and this is the, if you were doing different colors, you'd want to take 1 from here, 1 from here, and 1 from the other pile. So you'd use 1, 2, 3. The first color, the second color, the third color. And then you start again. The first color, the second color, the third color. Then you start again. The first color, the second color, the third color. Until you used them all up. But it doesn't matter for us because ours are all the same. Okay. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys. Okay. We're going to start the bow. You're going to set your finger. If you have a mat, have your mat out, or if you have a ruler, have your ruler, like down here, okay? And there we go. You're going to put your finger at 10 and 20, and there you go. Hold on to that. Now this is going to be some stuff to hold into your hands, but you can do it. Don't worry, you can do it. 10 and 20. Okay, so you have 2 bows. You want them to go opposite ways. Okay, so now you have them opposite ways. Hold on. So it's really important you have to have all your pieces cut and ready to go because you have to put them all together. 10 and 20. Okay, that one will go this way. $10 and 20. You guys will be saying 10 and 20 in your sleep. That goes the other way. Okay. So it just goes this way, that way, this way, that way. So now the other one goes on the other way. 10 and 20. So that one goes that way.
Sweetie.
Hey honey, I'm making a video.
Okay. You're on the World Wide Web?
Yep, I'm on the World Wide Web. 10 and 20. So no cussing.
Okay, I'll try.
10 and 20. Which way did I go with that one? Okay, so this way. Okay, so this is what we look like in our hand right now. Okay, I'm just making sure what you guys are seeing. Okay. 10 and 20. And 10 and 20. Okay, so you have all this in your hand, this big huge mess, right? That's why they call it the messy bow. You take your pipe cleaner and you pipe clean this together. You pipe this mess together. Just kidding. It's not a mess, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. Okay, so now we got that on. Okay, so there's our thing. Now it's time to, you know, fix the bow. Take your, some of these pieces like this can just be, I bend them. Like every other one, I bend them different ways, like this way. And then take your bows and fluff those out. Fluff all your bows. Take all your wild pieces. I bend them. Arlene, Country Corner, where I learned, I think it's Arlene's Country Corner. She always, she cut hers a lot of times, but I just bend mine. So, and then fluff that. Okay, just keep fluffing. And that's, I've always heard this and it's true. The way to get a nice bow is fluff, fluff, fluff. And try to use double-sided ribbon so that everything's always on the right side. You don't have to worry about trying to twist things. Just get double-sided ribbon. The one at Hobby Lobby is double-sided. And so is the one from Dollar Tree, this one. Okay, so I'm just fluffing this ribbon. I'm fluffing my bows and if things are too crazy, you can cut them. But I just like to bend them. Bending them to me just works fine. When they're getting crazy and they're long and all that. Okay, so that's good for now. I like it. Once you get it on your wreath, you're going to bend it more. Not bend it, you're going to fluff it more even, probably, I'm sure. So for now, this is probably good. As I keep messing with the damn thing. Okay. I keep messing with it because I know I don't have all the time in the world once I get it on there. This is a video. You know how you work a bow. If you make bows, you keep working it. All right, you guys, let me just take my time kind of doing this until I'm happy. Okay, there we go. So there's our messy bow. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Look at that. And wait till we get it on the wreath. It's going to be fabulous. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's put this on the wreath. We also need to put the hanger on. Let's put the bow on first, and we'll put the hanger on and the other piece. Okay, so then we have there we have this right here. So we need to find where we want to put this on at, where our best spot is. And I kind of feel like our best spot is here. Okay. So I'm going to be off frame for a second, you guys. I'm going to be out of frame for a second. How did I? Well, maybe I won't be. Just a second. Oh, okay. I'm going to ignore this one here, and I'm going to use the one that's already here. So I found, wait a minute. Am I lying again? Just a second. All right. Yeah, I'm going to use the one that I just wired on. All right. Let me see how I'm going to wire this on. All right, here we go. So I'm just going down to the metal wreath part, and right here, I'm just bringing that like this. And just wind that a couple times. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And we'll fix that bow shortly. But that looks good. Let me just look at this to make sure that I like that. Oh yeah, very nice. Okay, so then the next thing we want to do is we want to put on, I have it right here. I called myself being organized. Just a second. Here's the felt. Okay, and here's this. Okay. So what we want to do is, I got this from Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love it. It says "Gather with Grateful Hearts." Isn't that just beautiful? That's going to go directly down, which is why I wanted to put that bow first. It's going to go directly down in here, like this. Okay. And I kind of want to make sure that I still have a lot of the bow go in the center, in between a bow or in the middle of a bow. And I'm in between two bows. So you have all the craziness still happening around your little sign down there, which I think is just going to be gorgeous. Okay, so how we're going to attach that, let me move my wreath. How we're going to attach that is turn this around, get another pipe cleaner, and some hot glue. Okay, you're going to put that right here in the center. And first, let's cut out from felt. You can also get your felt at Dollar Tree. Okay, it's in the Crafter's Corner, and it comes in a, this is the packaging it comes in, so you can see it. It's a thinner type of felt. So if you need a thick felt, I would just get it and have it on hand. So when you just need some felt for whatever reason, but it's not that thick. But you could put two together to thicken it up, or 3 together. But for this purpose, I don't need it to be thick. So we're going to put our pipe cleaner on this way, because this is the way we have to put it on. Because I already messed up the first time that I did my other one. Okay, so there's some hot glue there. Put this here. And the reason that you want to put that felt on top, and then put some hot glue here, the felt on top, it makes everything attached together. because the hot glue will really attach itself to the fabric and it will stay on there. I saw somebody do it like this and I went, oh, that's a good idea. It's not going to be seen, so it doesn't have to match your project. So if you only have white or red or green, it won't matter because no one's going to see it. I just had black to match, so I used black. And for the purposes of my video, I'm sure it looks a lot better on screen. And let's just put a little right here just to secure that a little bit more. And down here. Okay. Let me get rid of all the little glue string boogers. I hate that word. Okay, so now we have this. Let's attach that to the bottom. I'm so excited to have two of these. So one's going on my door, which faces my kitchen, and then another's going on the door to my garage, which faces my kitchen, which matches my teapot, and then there'll be one on the door, the glass door, to go out to my backyard. So it'll look really nice. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, let me put this like this. Let me make sure that you guys are seeing that bottom. Okay, so here we go. So, and what you want to do is you want to make sure your bow's right there. Put your bow on first so that you can make sure that this is directly, pretty much directly down from that. And it is. Okay. And then we're going to attach this. Let me turn this over. I'm going around all three of those and then attaching it as tight as I can. Here we go. There we go. So that's how you can, anytime you have something that you don't have a wire, to some way to connect whatever you want to put on, like a sign, that's how you do it. And I saw somebody do it like that. I was like, oh, great. So you can attach anything that doesn't have a wire on it to attach it to your wreath. So that's, now you do the same technique for a bigger sign or whatever. So then, I mean, I don't have time now, but you know, you go through and you start just extra fluffing everything and extra fluffing your bow. Oh, there's one other thing. I need to put my, I'll do it with you guys. Let me just do a quick fluff. I would fluff this more, okay, guys? So if you see anything that should be fluffed more, believe me, it'll get fluffed more. But I'll just do a quick fluff. Hopefully I'll do a quick fluff. You know, you start fluffing and you can't stop. Okay, but I need to put my hanger on. And the hanger is easy. It's just another piece of the ribbon. So let me put this, see if I can put this to the side a little bit. And we'll make this, how long? I think 20, because then it goes to, yeah, we'll make it, so I just measured out to 20 inches. Okay. And then the other thing, again, dovetailing your ends is important. Kyle, yeah. Can you turn the air down? They must have turned it up again. We're on some stupid plan, and they'll just turn your air conditioner right up to 80 or something, and it's 105 here in Las Vegas. It's insane. Okay, so there you go. You dovetailed that. Now you need to come back here. I shouldn't have fluffed my bow yet because we need to put on, get rid of my felt. We need to put on the hanger. So hanger just goes up here. This. And I just kind of just go like that, just so that it looks nice when it's hanging up there like that. So then we have, and it matches everything. Darn it. Just a second, guys. There it is. There's our hanger, which you can't even see it because there's so much going on. Let me just redo our bow really quickly so you can see it. And there we go. So let me come out, let me bring this, well, I think, oh, we're brought out enough. Cool. You can pretty much see the whole thing. So let me just do it like that so you can see everything there. And then you can see the bottom. And I'll turn the bottom around so you can see the that sign, because you can't quite see the sign. So let me go like that so you can see that sign. So if you see these, this right here, Gather with a Grateful Heart, they have them in black, they have them in like a tealish blue, they have them in white, and they have them in orange. And whatever color you think you need, buy them all and buy as many as you think you need, because they go quick, you guys. They go really, really quick. They're like those houses that are like the same, about the same size. They go quick. Also, see the pipe cleaners here? I need to go through and cut all those off, but we don't need to do that on camera. Okay, so that's what that bottom looks like. So you can make sure you guys see that bottom. Okay, you guys, so this is it for the wreath. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm so excited. You guys, there's a bunch more fall decor coming up / Mackenzie Child. So a lot of things you're going to see are going to have a Mackenzie Child flair for fall for me, because I love it. And I want to match my tea kettle and my teacups. So, okay, you guys, that is it. Let me know if you like this video, if you think you're going to make yourself a Mackenzie Child inspired wreath, or just you could say a buffalo check wreath. Did you learn anything new? And I think that's it for today, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.